Hey guys, welcome to this video. And in this video, we are going to cover CK question related to storage class, PVC and PV. So if you watch this video till the end, you will have a good idea on how to do it because we will go through the exact process of how you would do it if you were giving the CK exam. And if you want to watch more such videos, then you can go and check the channel. It has many such videos related to CK. So without wasting much time, let's directly dive into this and just follow along. And this is the exact process you have to follow when you're doing it during the exam. I'll go through even the mistakes and everything so that you will know the real life scenario of how to do this. Okay. So this is the documentation, and here is this Killer Coda platform where it is like simulating the CK exam. So you will get the exact experience of how it would be if you were giving the CK exam. So we will just look at what is the question. Let me zoom in a bit, like so that you guys can also see very clearly. Yeah. So this is exactly how the CK exam will look. So first of all, we'll use this context. Yeah, the context. The first task over here will be to create a storage class. Without thinking much, you will go here and search in the documentation, just search for storage class. First one, copy it, click it. Search the keyword storage class maybe. And just click down until you find the YAML. Yeah, here is the YAML. So just copy this YAML and we have to create this, right? So I'll name it as sc.yaml and insert it and paste this. So what are the parts which we have to define? They're saying create a storage class named blue stck, provisioner as this, and volume binding as this. As you can see, there are several other things over here. So first, let's get rid of that. That's a good process. So we don't need parameters. So how you do is you press escape and press double D. So you are removing it. Now volume binding we need. So we'll keep that. Mount options do we need? No. So press double D, remove. Allow expansion we don't need. Reclaim policy don't need. Provisioner we do need. Annotations we don't need. Okay. So we're left with only the things that we need. Now what is the name they're saying? So they're saying to put blue stc-ck. So we'll just do that. Blue stc-ck and provisioner. Just click this, you can copy it. Then this is the provisioner, so you just copy that directly from here without wasting much time. And then what is written over here last? Wait for first consumer. Same thing is over here. So I think we are good to go. We press escape, WQ to get out of it. Press enter, k apply dash f sc.yaml. So our storage class is created. You can check it also by doing create get storage class. What you can see over here is that one has been created at 7 seconds. Let's clear this. Our task 1 is completed. So it's 9-8 weightage. So what is the next one? Create a PV and name this. Okay. So we have to create a PV and looks like all these things we have to add, right? And it looks like we have to add a local path as well. Keep this in mind, okay? Because this comes very often. So now we'll go here. We will type persistent volume. This is the exact process you have to follow during the exam as well. So here if we go, the first one. So one thing you just have to keep in mind is that there is no such thing as local path over here. So you have to search for host path, which is exactly what you will need. So yeah. So here you will find in the documentation an example for where the host path is being set. So you can just copy this YAML, the first YAML that comes in your way. Go here, that vi pv. I'll just make this also a little big for you. But YAML. So we are making a persistent volume, so I'm doing pv.yaml and I'll put insert. I'll paste this and then I'll check what all we need. So we need access mode is there. We need a host path. Instead of host path, you have to put local. That's the only difference. So that's why I'm saying you can search this. Then when it comes to reclaim policy, it is missing. You can see it's missing. So it's not a big deal. Then capacity is there. So first, let's just add whatever is there and remove. So labels we don't need. So as I mentioned, you can press escape, then double D. So yeah, so that is removed. Let's first name this PV. What is the name they're given? Blue PV-CK. So we'll just write that blue PV dash CK. Now we just created the storage class. What was the name of the storage class that we created? If you don't remember, you can just scroll up like this, which I always forget. So where is it? Okay, yeah, blue stc dash ck. So blue dash stc dash ck. That is our storage class that we just created. And what is the capacity? 100 MI, right? So just go here, 100 MI. What is the access mode? Read write once. Perfect, right? And as I mentioned here, when they're saying local path, all you have to do here is write local instead of host path. And here, what is the path they're saying? OPT, right? So OPT blue dash data dash ck. So now what are the missing factors? One, node affinity is missing, and here reclaim policy is missing, right? So you don't have to worry much. You just have to go back here and search for the keyword reclaim policy. Yeah. So see, where is it? It is in spec. Under spec, under access mode, you can put it, right? So you just copy this. We'll put it under the access mode. So see, that's all. You just need to find the keyword and paste. You paste this, okay? So you got the persistent volume as reclaim volume as this. Now what is remaining is node affinity, right? So how to add this node affinity? So I'll show you. So they're saying you have to add the node affinity in control plane. So first of all, you have to get the, what you can do is describe node control plane and grep its stains. So you just specifically grep its stains. Let me just capital names. Yeah. So you just need to get this part, okay? We'll just leave it here for now because we need to add the node affinity first of all. So we'll just go here again and type node affinity. The first link as usual, and then you're going to go to the YAML for syntax. Yeah. So it is node affinity, right? So to add node affinity, so I'll just copy this much part. We will add it in our spec. So here, I'm going to paste it. So yeah, so one thing is we have to notice that for PV, you only need to add required. You don't need to add during scheduling and all that. And we have our key already over here. So this is the key that is present, right? So the key is till this point, right? So we copy this. This is the key that we need to make sure that we add this. And then we put here exists, because it's not, it doesn't have a value as such, so exists. Just this key should exist. That's all. So you got that. You go there and you get the syntax, and just make sure that you remember that you just have to add required and then this and then this. Okay. So the node affinity part is done, and everything seems to be ready, right? So we can just do like this, WQ. Yeah. Now what we'll do, as usual, we'll press apply. We apply dash at PV dot. Yeah. We'll just check if our PV is okay. Yeah, PV looks okay. So our task 2 is also complete. Then we have to now go for then we'll go for our task 3, that is to set up the PVC. So I think in this documentation itself, no, this is, we'll again go back there. Persistent volume, and this documentation, we're going back here because obviously we have to create now this, so it will be over here itself, right? Yeah, we just search for the first YAML that comes across our way and see if it suits our requirement. Okay, so wait, there's a YAML here, but it is only having volume name. What all do we need? We need to specify the storage request and everything, right? So we'll look for one where that is being there at least. Okay, this also doesn't have it. Let's look for a YAML with, yeah, this seems to have storage size and everything. So we'll just take this one for now. Copy this, go back here, vi pvc.yaml. Without thinking too much, just paste it. We'll do the elimination now. Do we need labels? I don't think so. So press escape and start doing double D. We don't need these things. Okay. Now we'll start editing. So what is the storage class name? And always, yeah, blue stc-ck. So blue stc-ck. What size? 50 mi. So 50 mi. We've done that. What is the access mode? Read write once. And what should be the name of the this? It should be blue pvc-ck. Okay. So seems like everything is already ready. So that happened pretty fast. So k apply -f pvc .yam. Now we'll do k get pvc. Interestingly, what you will notice is it is saying pending. Okay. So now the question is, why is it pending? And what is written over here? The last requirement is the volume claim. This volume claim should be bound to blue pv.pvck. But what is really happening here? There is no volume claim that has been bound, and it is showing pending, which means that something is wrong, right? But if you look over here carefully, what was the thing that was set when we were setting the storage class name? It said the volume binding mode is wait for first consumer. What that means is that when you're what do you call setting it as wait for first consumer, it means that even if you set this, it will only allocate this volume binding when it feels there's a requirement. What is essentially meaning is that we require a pod to be set, and that pod should claim this volume. Only then will this work. So how will we do that? So that is the understanding you have to get from here. That yeah, one pod has to claim this volume. Only then this will happen. So how we can do it is we can come here without worrying too much. So again we put kind and we put pod. Yeah. So we have to claim the volume, right? So this is just volume mount. We don't need this. We want one where we can claim. So yeah, persistent volume claim we can see over here. So copy this sample volume. We can go here, vi pod.yaml, and then press I, then paste it, and then now we can just update it a little. So what is the name over here? So yeah, you can put anything over here. Yeah, let's leave it at my pod. There's no reason for updating this anything. We can just name this as like latest or something. Maybe we can update this as OPT. This really doesn't matter. What matters here is that we put the claim name properly. So what is the claim which we created just now? Yeah, blue pvc-ck, right? So blue pvc-ck. Yeah. So this will claim it, and then we are assuming that it will get mounted because it got claimed. So we will go and do this way, and we have to apply this now. So pod.yaml, we're applying. Now we have to check with this what is happening to the pod. Oh, the pod has gone in pending state. Yeah. So whenever such a situation happens, right, without thinking too much, just go and describe that pod. See what's happening. Why is this happening? Okay. So what is this saying? Okay, it's saying that it has untolerated taint node Kubernetes control plane. Where do I feel like I've seen this before? Yeah, here. Yes. So what happened is our PVC has been designed in a way that it will create the PV in the control plane. So since our PV is created in the control plane and now we're trying to claim it, obviously this is going to not be able to do it because it is having a taint. So all you have to do is you have to add a toleration. So simply you have to add a toleration into your pod. So if I go to the pod now I'll go to the pod. So we had pod.yaml, and I have to add a taint. So what I have to add a taint and toleration for that. So what I'll do, taints and toleration. So this is how you'll use the documentation, okay? So that you can quickly get things done. So over here, let's just see the syntax, okay? We need one where it's only exists. So what we can do is, yeah, this one seems perfect, and it is in spec section, right? You just copy this. Yeah, spec. Yeah, just above, just below that we can do it, right? So spec section. I just go here. And just another containers. So before I do this, I just want to show you guys one thing. If I do k get PVC even now, it is still in pending state. Okay? this is still in pending state, and if I do k get PO, it is also in pending state because of this. But now we're going to add the toleration to fix this. So what is the name of the key? The name of the key is right here, very clear. I think this is the taint, right? So we're adding the toleration. Nothing to worry, just go and add this. And just make sure that the effect is same. Effect is no schedule, properly seen over here, and everything seems intact. So only thing we've added is a toleration, and so that it will happen properly. And we'll just save this file now, wq. Then we'll do k delete for my pod. Yeah. And now we'll apply the new YAML. Apply -f pod dot variant. We do k get pod. So in container creating, we'll do k web pod -watch so that we can wait for a bit, so that we can see that if this will fix. But if we're showing container creating, that means that something good is happening. So nothing much to worry, I guess. But yeah, this might take some time. So see, it's taking some time. It shouldn't take this much time. So what you'll do is we'll go and again describe the pod to see what is wrong now. Why is it not yet happening? So k describe pod my pod. Oh, it's saying that this part does not exist. So yeah, guys, I'm just showing you this way because then you will understand that, okay, that how to debug and how to figure out. So it's saying that this part does not exist. So yeah, so when we created the PV, we set a local path as blue data.ck, but that part does not exist. So what you do is simply you go and SSH into the control plane where you're doing all these things, and then go into mkdir, copy this path that you want to create, paste it here, and enter. The path is created. I press exit, then I'll do k get pod and watch. Now we'll wait for some more time. Just make sure I created the path properly. Let's do a describe again. /opt blue in control plane. Ideally should have happened. What we'll do is k delete pod my pod, then we apply -f pod YAML k get pod. Now I'll do k describe pod. Yeah, so it's showing it as created, so it's running. So if this is running, that means that yeah, so that means the volume has been claimed successfully. So let's go and check if that has happened. So k get PVC. Yeah, so now what you're seeing is it's no more in pending state. Like over here I kept it all, to show. So when I did KBC, it was like showing as pending, but now it's clearly showing that it is being set to this volume. It has claimed this volume, and its storage class is this. Okay. So yeah, so as you can see, this is exactly what this task entailed. So this is how you can follow this process, and this is how you debug during the exam. So if you like this video and you want more such videos, then please go and check our channel and like the video as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys.